Welcome back to my Let's Play of Kona. As you can probably tell, just by when I either uploaded this video or my appearance, I have taken quite a break from playing this game. It's been, I don't know, 2-3 months or so since I played it, which is ridiculous. I really shouldn't have done that. This is one of those games that it's not holding your hand when it comes to the information that it gives you. It's not Skyrim, right? I'm not on some objective and it's got a little arrow on the screen that tells me where to go. I mean, I gotta pay attention. I just gave my character Alzheimer's or amnesia by stepping away for as long as I did, but oh well. I made that bed and it's time to sit in it or whatever. Oh, but anyhow, what I think I do remember is that I have to close this door. There we go. What I do remember is that I have to get supplies. I'm trying to get to the Hamilton house. I think the guy that hired me to do an investigation, he ended up dying. And I have to get to his cabin, but his cabin is inaccessible in this state. I do not have any weapons or gear or what have you. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I need to go searching these houses, I think, and find the gear that I might need. Oh. Hold up. Back there. Let's go check that. Oh, let's go check this area out. Yeah, I don't even remember if I've been back here now. This is like I said, not not a very good driver. I don't remember this, so I don't think I've been back here. Oh, hold up. What is that? First aid sign. So, I mean, that might have useful things. Alright, let's go check it out. Dang, I could have picked a worse time of the year to go investigating. It's miserable out here. Alright, let's go check it out. Oh yeah. I think I can freeze to death in this game. And I don't remember. Let's see, I have pliers? I have matches. So no wood, so hopefully I don't freeze to death out here because a match isn't going to do it. I'm not going to warm myself up on that. It's a nice rock. Let's build a house right next to that rock. Oh, key. Clinic's key.
There should be a law forbidding doctors from falling sick.
Yeah, but I mean, like most government, how are you gonna enforce that? Medical emergency in town. The doctor there is sick. I'll be back soon. If he dies, I won't be returning. I'll have to replace him. Whoa. Okay. Well.
In spite of Dr. Beaupre's goodwill, the place didn't look much like a physician's office. It could easily be mistaken for a sewing shop.
Okay, looks like there's a source for fire. Need some wood and some tinder, I guess. Firestarter. Alright, yeah, got that. Alright, let's see if we can find some wood. Whoa, unlocking a door isn't enough. Huh? What does that mean? Deadbolt? I don't understand. This silly French game. Traction wire. Oh man, I just need some wood. Oh wait. There's wood in my truck. What am I doing? So silly. I forgot I did that. Hey, that door just closed on its own. Creepy.
Great care had to be taken searching this place full of oddities. Everything was important. The decor itself told a story.
Let's draw some wood. I think I only need one. There we go. Hopefully that'll be good enough. Oof. What am I wearing? Jeans? Hopefully I got long-handled underwear. What am I saying? I'm in Canada. Of course I do. Oh man, there was wood right there. So blind. Oh. Not a very good investigator, am I? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, it really warms me up. That does too. Okay. Let's check this place out. What's going on? Do I have a bottle? Oops. Let's check it out. I don't even have a bottle. Okay, so I couldn't do that. Pots, pans.
Carl got the trembles as he imagined the excruciating pain that kind of scalpel could no doubt inflict. Within these miserable walls, patients probably felt more like in a slaughterhouse than in a doctor's office.
You kidding me? God. Have you seen a slaughterhouse? That scalpel looks a lot better than a bolt machined into the head. My nightmare. What does it say? Frozen shut. Okay. Apparently fascinated by history. As he should be, as everyone should be. Earth doesn't look this big from here. Store in a cool, dry place with constant temperature, they said. Huh. Canada ought to do. First aid kit? Nice. I need one of those for sure. Okay. Open that up. Some socks.
A chamber pot.
Oh.
Fortunately for Carl, inspecting it wouldn't further this particular investigation.
Guess that was meant for the patients or something?
A communist manifesto.
Oh, man.
Only a few years ago, this type of allegiance meant prison time. And even at present, the Western world was very wary of the Soviet threat. Why would the doctor own such a book?
The history of all hitherto existing society is the history of class struggles. Free man and slave, patrician and plebeian, lord and serf, guild master and journeyman. Alright, go on. In a word, oppressor and oppressed stood in constant opposition to one another, carried on an uninterrupted, now hidden, now open fight, a fight that each time ended either in a revolutionary reconstruction of society at large or in the common ruin of the contending classes. In early epochs of history, you find almost everywhere a complicated arrangement of society into various orders, a manifold gradation of social rank. In ancient Rome, we have patricians, knights, plebeians, slaves. In the medieval age, feudal lords, vassals, guildmasters, journeymen, apprentices, serfs. In almost all of these classes, again, subordinating gradations. all, I'm sure, thought out thoroughly and pretense. Couldn't possibly just be how human beings order themselves naturally. Painkillers. What is this, Max Payne?
Dr. Beaupre had done his medical studies quite far from here. He was surely one of the first students out of the new campus to settle on the mountainside.
I never did quite catch her name. The man called her Laurie. She had a neck wound. There was so much blood. The bullet had done a lot of damage. Yikes. Probably hitting the cerebellum. It was hopeless. She had a cardiac arrest, and the men had found her like this, they said. I doubt it. But in a small town like this, it usually is best to turn a blind eye. What? I've been told to step back from sending out the death certificate. The whole thing stinks. The whole thing sickens me. Wow. No medical explanation whatsoever can explain why old Rosary is still alive. As we in the trade say, the only way to cure him is to kill him. That's a saying. All of the Simpsons point to the same root cause. She's pregnant. She refuses it. She denies it. I'm willing to bet her husband is not the father. Let's just hope it's not Everett Lockhart, though, or she would have an illegitimate child and syphilis on her hands. Oh, man. Oh, he's got the dirt.
There was no doubt that the doctor and Hamilton knew each other very well.
William Joseph Hamilton, haughty, can't be cured, chronic foot pain, can't walk long distances, rich. I'll cure him of that one day. Sure you will, you commie.
The good doctor, flanked by his beautiful spouse. Pure happiness, captured on cardstock. Carl recognized this woman's soulful eyes. Was it Dr. Beaupre who had hit him head-on at the village border?
Isn't she the lady that left?
Doctors used light-reflecting frontal mirrors to look inside the patient's cavities. That was a bit unsettling, but back then, it was pretty much always the case with medicine.
Didn't know he was a dentist also. Some food. Spatulas.
The injured could be recognized by the large stains of red, an informal nickname given to Merbromen, smudged all over their injuries.
Okay. I'm not sure if that actually matters. Is there something I can do here? Can I, like, look in the people, or can I smash it down? Where's that axe? Or, nah, god dang it. Equipment. Yeah. Yeah! Ooh. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Never mind. Isabelle Beaupre. Oh, well, I should replace that wood that I lost. Oh, and a fire starter. Nice. Check out the toilet. Any clues in here? Just a lantern? Oh, I guess I can have it. Good. Don't know why I would need it. Maybe I'll put it in the truck. For just in casesies.
Carl felt like he knew the doctor now. His belongings had spoken lengths about him. But what Carl had heard worried him.
As a patriot. Alright, Firestarter, log, lantern. I suppose that's good for now. Okay. Alright. Back up the road we go. And off we go. Looks like this next building's gonna be on the right. No idea what to expect. Alright. There's no one here, huh? Everyone is gone? Everyone? Why? What happened? Why would Hamilton be killed? What a mystery. Rosary's house. Oh, let's get out and check it out. What do we got here? Needs a key. Ah, blah, blah, blah. What we got here? Nice view? Wow. Blizzards suck. If you ever could, like, feel cold with your eyes, this would be it. Oh! Whoa! 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 I did not handle that well. Jeez Louise, old guy.
Je m'attendais pas à ce qu'un étrange retontisse par ici. Moi te dire, je prends plus de chance depuis que ça rôde dans ce bout-là. J'ai ma carabine au bout du doigt, et puis bang, 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 si ça s'approche.
Well, that's not quite a shotgun, but okay.
Si tu veux du linge chaud, parce que t'es habillé comme un gars de la ville, je dirais pas non à une bonne bouteille de caribou. Puis tu pigeras ce que tu voudras parmi mes guenilles.
Well, I'm glad there's somebody alive. I was just saying, I thought everyone was gone. Jeez, you could have killed me, you know. It's like, yeah, wow. Mind if I, you know, go through your house and stuff? Tales and
Vois-tu le
legends.
livre, là? C'est le Wendigo. Ouais, le Wendigo. Un guerrier qui devient un loup pour se venger de sa grosse peine. Et
Tales and Legends, page 1. Oh, I don't know. Is this important? Oh, I guess I'll read it. There was a time when hate waged war. Our hunters could decimate the great wolves who had taken...
t'apparence que mon caribou tarde.
Okay, alright. Okay, that was an empty bottle. I don't know where your booze is, old man. Where do you keep this?
Ouais, que t'as pas mieux à faire.
Okay. Nothing in there? Alright.
Touche pas à ça, l'enfant. Tu pourrais te faire mal.
Stop calling me kid. I was in Korea, dude.
Ben oui, une couche. Tu peux-tu tout faire en même temps, toi?
Is that on the...
Gadon, ça ouvre l'appentis. Prends-la, je m'en fous. Perds ton temps dans mes déchets tant que tu rapportes du caribou.
Caribou, huh? Is it in the fridge? Do you have a fridge? Like, what are you talking about?
Tu marches, tu marches, tu marches. Tu sens des pieds.
I'll be right back.
Tu m'amènes un bon galon de caribou, puis on devient
I'll make you a big guy? What? Another lantern. Some stuff. I don't know if I need any of this. It's just a bunch of junk, man. Some bullets. God dang right, I'm taking that. Okay, well. That's okay. The biggest, you say? I don't know about that. Some fuel. Empty gas can. Crap. Anything up here? No? Okay. Empty gas can. Empty bottle. Where's your thing, your caribou?
Tu m'amènes un bon galon de caribou, puis on devient amis. Sinon, mon petit gars, tu sors avant que je te sorte.
You'll make me big guy. Oh, okay. A coat, and that's what I need. I need a coat. I need to find this guy's booze.
Ah, la belle pétarade. En 17 que c'était. Et le Kaiser, il se souvient de moi avec ma belle carabine. Bang, bang, que je lui disais. Bang, bang, bang. Ah, le bon temps.
The good old days. Are you sure you were in World War I?
Gomme-moi la belle rose de la tulipe, qui se donne au yard sur le mercredi des cendres. C'est-tu pas effrayant, cette histoire-là?
I don't know what you mean. Oh yeah, Tales and Legends. I don't want to read that. Huh? Huh? What do you think of that? Huh? What do you think of that?
Oyez, 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 il y a un petit gars d'écarté dans ma maison.
I'm looking for your booze, dude. You old coot. Say you want some booze. Maybe you got some lying around. I'll just give it to you and you give me that coat, huh?
C'est encore bon. Tout ce qui est vieilli est bien meilleur. C'est vrai, le jeune, que tu te promènes quasiment en bobette. Une bonne police, ça te ferait pas de tort. Mais je vais te dire une chose. Dans ton coin de pays, comme par ici, on n'a rien sans rien. Et où, mon caribou?
Alright, clearly he doesn't have it. He doesn't want help me handing it to him. He wants me to go steal it for
Tu
him.
m'amènes un bon galon de caribou, puis on...
Yeah, next time don't shoot at me. How about that? Make me what? Make me what? Push you down the hill. Alright.
There, Carl had fed his mind, but had forgotten the harsh reality that his body also needed nourishment, especially in the dead of winter.
Whoa! Spot will be on the left. Wait, what was that? Oh, look at that. It's another one of those. Something's going on here. Let's investigate. Holy crap. Oh my god. Right. Who wants some? Who wants some?
The cold seemed to be more brutal here than anywhere else. It seeped into bones and into every breath to get to the heart until it stopped. Carl needed to be dressed in warm clothes to survive.
Alright, that's a pretty strong hint. Let's get out of here. Whap.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Oh, that doesn't mean anything. Sometimes I get cold. So cold I don't feel my fingers, and that's just like in my living room. Okay. Alright, so there should be a house down here. Yeah. Hopefully I won't die. Oh, what we got here? House of the Patriot. Oh, man. Hey, you know your neighbor's a communist, right? That's why nobody's here. They must have gone to war.
The place looked more like a pigsty than a house. A heavy stench of curdled milk, cheap alcohol, and boiled cauliflower filled the air.
Ugh. Gross, gross, and gross. Need that Firestarter. Maybe he's got something lying around here somewhere.
Rock music invaded the minds of men even in the remotest of places. The man didn't own a turntable, though, so there's that going for him.
I don't really want to inspect anything. I want some fire starters. Oh, I got... Okay. Yeah, I got some in the car. I'll be right back. Oh, make a withdrawal. There we go. go. Ah, yes. Cheers to fire. Man's first invention. Also man's most enabling invention. If you think about it, it was fire that allowed mankind to spread across the world. Nothing else, really. And our tools and such helped, but there was no way that mankind would have survived in the cold northern reaches of the world without first knowing how to conquer fire. Quite a noble thing. Anyhow, let's rummage through this guy's crap. Yikes. This place reminds me of my brother's old apartment. A gun rack. A gun rack. Yeah, yeah. Definitely a gun rack. Wait a minute, is it a gun rack? Yeah, it's a gun rack.
You had to be out of your mind to cook up white whiskey at home. The all-surrounding stench of alcohol alone was probably enough to gas a man to death.
Oh, jeez. Is that what he was doing here? Oh. How do I... Oh. This is what Caribou is. It's moonshine. That old man wants some moonshine, so I gotta make him some moonshine. Drawers are overrated. Right.
The rag reeked of fermented vomit.
Gross.
Carl wondered how one could bear to live in such gross and horrid conditions. The rag reeked of fermented vomit.
Okay, I had to
Carl
press it
wondered
again.
how one could bear to live in such gross and horrid conditions.
What does this say? White whiskey, too much, isn't a valid quantifier for that. Sherry wine, for added mellowness. Okay, so I need white whiskey and sherry wine.
Régent Blouin. Seems like that pig had a name after all.
Okay, well, I can't read French, so nice picture.
Back then, in Africa and elsewhere, people were ready to take up arms to stand against the yoke of English imperialism. In Montreal, mailboxes were blown up, abductions were carried out, and violent manifestos were distributed to media outlets. But around here, in the great northernmost, all a man could do is curse out loud against a faraway evil and pray for the revolution to arise. That man, by any reckoning, was from that very stock.
Quebec liberation will happen by force or not at all. Wow, okay, nationalist. We will prevail. Free Quebec. Well, you guys have voted on it like twice and you still haven't freed yourselves, so I guess you guys don't really want it quite just yet. So where do I get white whiskey? This guy doesn't have it. Well, like where? Dang. Alright. Well, at least I know now. God, what a slob. God. I know now that this is where I get the caribou, and the old man has a jacket that he was willing to trade for the caribou. I'll follow you later.
That truck had obviously seen its share of gravel roads. Carl wasn't a mechanic, but he could easily tell that only the most heartfelt prayer would bring this old beater back from its slumber. With that cold, however, it was more likely that it would wait until next spring to wake up.
Seems legit. Empty bottle, beer bottle. Well, I guess I have no... What am I carrying? Okay, there we go. Something was heavy. I can't see. Am I full? I don't know.
If Carl had at any point wished to get his hands on some caribou, he couldn't have wished for better than a distillery like this one.
Alright, now we just gotta find the ingredients for it. One last house down this lane. Let's check it out. Oh, might as well check this out. Some wood, some nuts and bolts, some snips. I just don't know if I need any of this stuff. Maybe the snips, I'll take that. And the tools, throw that in the back of the truck. There we go. Alright. Good old truck. Just put it all in the truck. Not far from here. Whoa, 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 whoa. The heck? Oh.
Sometimes, and especially around here, people are so possessive with their land, as a dog is with hydrants.
Real funny. Break the lock. Well, turns out I have myself some snips right here. Conveniently placed right outside your house. Lamont's Garage. Ooh, music change. Guess this is something important?
Well, this truck's not going anywhere. Where were the amputated parts? Carl grinned as he pictured a Frankenstein-esque car lying around somewhere made of parts from a dozen different vehicles.
Care to mow your lawn? Duct tape. Oh, back to the goofy music. Oh, this is wildly out of place. Whoa, 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 what did I just do that? I just stole a bench's pillow? Wait. I don't know what I did that for. I suppose that's true. Is that Sherry or Sherry or I don't know. No, you don't say. Whoa. Firestarter?
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore. Carl had a hunch that there had got to be a plan somewhere that could help him put this thing back together.
Oh, that'd be cool. Clap, clap, clap. Alright. Let's get in this place. Hamilton, I won't be your dog anymore. Okay. Hello. Hello. Need some wood. Scavs wood close by. No. Maybe outside? You know I've got some.
Carl hadn't lived up to his good
What?
finder reputation. He still hadn't found any of the wealth contained in Lamont's lands.
Shut up, narrator. It's temporary. Oh man, there was the wood. Of course. There we go. To fire. To the savor of one's mind. Dear Mr. Lamont.
Roswell, Atamipek, same story. Large deserts conducive to extravagant follies.
Okay. Don't know what you mean by that, but maybe I'll understand here in a second. Dear Mr. Lamont, following up on your complaint, I'm afraid that the police cannot support your claim, alleging the sudden appearance of a man who came from outer space on your village's territory. Manifestly, what happened at Roswell in New Mexico left a deep impression on you, and we would urge you to consult a physician as soon as possible. Regarding future potential complaints, let it be known that the Judicial District of Abitibi does not believe in little green men. Regards, Perry Valion, Clark, blah blah blah. Some guy who's in charge. Ooh. cereal. When one isn't enough, why not buy 8? Yeah, well, you know, you're out in the middle of the woods, so that makes sense.
The man has a passion for intergalactic things. Back then, people were obviously scared of the Russian atomic bomb, but an invasion by extraterrestrials was a legit fear as well. Seems like the mechanic had made his choice.
Who isn't afraid of atomic bombs? Gonna say something, narrator? No? Okay. Suspension. The suspension has way too many parts. Taking a puzzle apart is easy, but putting it back together is another story. I patched everything up, but the tracks, I left them close by. Ski. Don't drink and work. Don't drink and work. Don't drink and work. I'm misplacing parts of the machine. Ryan came to help me work on the machine yesterday afternoon. For the most part, he helped me chug my bottles down to the last drop. I think we tried to ski or something. Bad idea. Someone found that one ski we lost in the process. Body. That would make a nice beach chair pad. I just need to get all the parts to reassemble it. Electrical. This lamp is pretty well made, suitable for use even in the harshest of winters. I think I'll place it on top of my secret prototype in the garage. Space has got to be pitch black and damn cold after all. Steering. I'll have to hurry up and fix this machine if I'm going to travel around the powder snow all winter. Alright, I've managed to untangle and replace the brakes cable. Dead on time for October. Now how about a nice and light blanket of early snow to let the fun begin. Notes, December 1969. Stunts. They're a blast when you're 12 and you go ahead and break your brother's old bicycle, I suppose. Well, I managed to damage my beautiful brand new snowmobile after only 2 days of acrobatics. Fixing it up will take a while. I'm thinking a year at the very least. Damn it. March 1970. Then you get my hands on that yellow suit, including the helmet that goes with it. Just like the ad. I'll order them from the Bay. September 1970. I think I'm done. All that's left is install all the parts, get the spark plug I've ordered back in August and still haven't received. Find the snowmobile's ignition key. I think it's in my bunch of keys, which should be on the generator powering my top secret workshop down south, in which I'm working on my equal top secret machine. Anyways, gotta find that key. Wait, what? I think it's on my bunch of keys, which should be in the generator. Now that I've shipped off the snowmobile's gas to feed my truck, or siphoned, I'll have to refuel it if I'm to wander in the snowbanks at some point. Okay, so I do. Whoa. I took it. How do I read that? Is it in my journal now, or? Oh boy. It's a lot of information here. Yikes.
Weird stuff. Kind of a crossing between a colander and a hairdryer. What was it for? To play telepath? To protect against nuclear waves?
Oh, something like that. Making popcorn, maybe. How come there's nothing in there? It's a duffel bag. There should be stuff in the duffel bag. Apparently, Lamont is a rock collector. A boo rock collector. Whoa. That's just weird. A hammer. I don't know. Maybe I'll need it. For whacking things. I can't jump, can I?
These scribblings were undoubtedly the mark of a tormented mind. Something wasn't right in the poor mechanic's head.
Blue plates.
If some daring person could manage to get their hands on the missing parts, Carl was willing to bet that the craft would have taken flight.
Really? Oh, and I just take it again.
Carl deducted this was a map of the area. Were those pins pointing to places of interest?
Wait, what? Pins? Oh. Oh, man. Well, man, I need to make booze first, okay? What is that? Painkiller?
The milk was sorted by color, from the whitest to the greenest, or in other words, from the freshest to the sourest.
Gross.
Perhaps someone was expecting an important call. In any case, that person's in for a long wait. Carl already noticed that telephone services weren't provided in this area.
Plus, I mean, there's clearly no cord going anywhere. Probably has no power. Headlight. Poopy closet.
By following the plan, Carl was led to believe that the snowmobile's parts had to be scattered about in the vicinity.
Oh, come on. Gotta go get those pliers. Let me warm up real quick first. Burr. Where? Vampires, huh? I believe in vampires? That's rich. Inspect. What is that? Empty bottle again. God dang it. Oh, yeah. Empty bottle. You can have it. Then I need the pliers. There we go. There we go. Looks like I need wiring for the headlights and 2 skis. I've got one of the skis. Oh. Guess I could fill up the gas can in the car. That would be a good idea. Ow, my head.
Another worrisome victim of this ice. This one seemingly petrified in action. The poor man, before being frozen solid, seemed to have been defending the entrance to his cabin. But from what?
Oh. Okay.
The week of October 5th, thought Carl. That was this week. The plug should have been here by now.
Oh, so check the mailbox? Okay, put the camera away, dude. Just no. No. What? Really? No. No way. Really? I guess I'll have to try that out.
The very first steps of man on the moon were made more than a year ago. The event had surely captivated the mechanic's mind, for him to still keep this around.
Well, I think it captivated everybody's mind, really. Oh, handlebar. Got it. Orange juice? I can't have too much orange juice. It's good for you. I don't know. I think Ian would probably disagree with that.
To all appearances, Carl concluded, the owner of the place had moved more essentials from his house inside the garage. Peculiar man indeed.
Man, there's nothing ever good in these drawers. Does he have a mailbox? Yeah, there it is. Dear Mr. Lamont, here is the spark plug you ordered for your Olympic Ski-Doo. This model, being very popular, has made it difficult to find a brand new part as quickly as usual. Thank you for choosing the garage, Potvin and Phyllis and Shubagaramau. Sincerely, nice. Well, let's slap it together. Get warmed up a bit. Ooh, 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 goodness. I'm missing a ski though, aren't I? Yeah. I only have one. So where's the other? Oh, wow. Nice drop off. It's gotta be around here. Oh, there's that duct tape. We're repairing that spaceship. Ay, ay, ay. Whoa. Ow. I'm tripping out, man. Whoa. What you got there? Oh, okay. That's pretty. So nice, pretty fire. Whoa.
Something very important must have been in there for the man to take such time and effort to hide it. But Carl didn't know how to reach it.
Okay, I'm curious. Let me get some parts. Whoa, those weren't here before, were they? Mysterious. Withdrawal. Let's fix the spaceship! Yay! Here we go.
It was an indisputable fact that machines like this entailed a level of intellectual finesse that Carl was lacking.
Oh man. So you're saying that was just a waste of time? It's just all smoky. Oh yeah, milk. Guess I'll have to replace that crap. Alright. Well, looking at the time, it looks like we're kind of running low on it for this episode. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. making a little bit of progress, slowly but surely. I promise to play this game and upload more regularly. I should finish this. It's a winter themed game. It's winter now. Might as well do it. I don't want it hanging over my head. I'm sure you guys want to. If you are watching this, I'm sure you're invested at this point, so I might as well do it. Anyhow, so without further ado, I will bid you adieu. Adieu. Peace.